many ways, there's actually a bigger revolution for part-time students starting in 2012 than there are for full-time, even though full-time is what's got all the media attention. That's because for the first time ever, part-timers will be eligible for the official student loans company loans. Now, we've never seen that before. Unfortunately, it's only for tuition though, not for maintenance. And while it is good news because it's better than, well, having to have the cash in your pocket, or even worse, getting a commercial loan to be a part-time degree student, the bad news is universities are putting their fees up. The two key criteria are that you've never done a degree before. So if you're doing your second degree, I'm sorry, you won't get these. And you must be taking at least 25% of a full-time course. So that means over a quarter of the course content in each year. Most people do that, but some do fall foul if they're spreading their course over a much longer period. But as long as you hit those two criteria, you should be eligible for a tuition fee loans. Now, these loans are very different to the way any form of commercial loan works. You get the money, the student loan company will pay your part-time fees for you, and then once you leave university, you only repay if you are earning above £21,000. Now, I say 21,000, actually that 21,000 is linked to average earnings and will start to go up each year from 2017. But let me refer to it as £21,000 for now, because that's the amount, the best way to think about it. And you repay 9% of everything earned above 21,000. So if you earn 31,000, that's 10,000 above 21,000, 9% of that is £900 a year. It's as simple as that. The more you earn, the more you repay. Earn under 21,000, you don't repay. You start repaying the earlier of the following, either the April after you finish your course or the April 4 years after you started your course. Now, many part-time students do courses of longer than 4 years, which means, quite bizarrely, you will have to start repaying the loan in some cases while you're still studying. But do remember the important fact that you are only repaying if you're earning over £21,000. So if you're not working while you're studying, or you've gone part-time, so you've got a limited income, you won't have to repay even after that 4-year period. But it is a little bit strange the way this works. Under the new system, while you are a student, you are charged inflation, which is the RPI measure, plus 3% interest. Then, once the repayment period starts, so either the April after you finished your course or 4 years from the April when you started, you're then charged interest if you earn under £21,000 of the rate of inflation, if you earn more than £41,000 of inflation plus 3%, and if you earn somewhere between the two, well, it's a gradual shift from inflation up to inflation plus 3%. The money is paid just like you pay taxation. So, when you have a job and you pay through the payroll, the student loan repayments are taken off your salary automatically. You never get the money. It simply comes off your salary just like tax does. And that also means there are never any debt collectors because you've never had the cash. You can't choose not to pay it. It's gone straight away. So it's quite an efficient system. And of course, just like taxation, the more you earn, the more you're repaying. The less you earn, the less you repay. Well, the general answer is no. Getting a student loan for tuition doesn't impact your benefits in any way. Of course, if you are on job seekers allowance, you will still have to be looking for a job during the portion of your time that you're not working. It doesn't excuse you from having to look for a job. The one thing it is important to understand if you're doing a part-time course is there isn't any maintenance loan. There is no money to meet your living costs. You're going to have to support yourself through university, either through work or through savings or some other financial system. It is worth looking out there and seeing if any scholarships or bursaries are available. There are a lot of scholarship search sites which may give you money. Your employer may be able to help you with your course if you have one, or there may be grants available. So do check that out. But the big picture here is, unlike full-time students who can get money to help them live, you have to support yourself, and you need to factor that into your budget before you decide to do a course.